Hello guys, welcome back in my Let's Platinum Dragon Age Origins. Me being unlucky as I am, I have dropped my microphone and it stopped working. Unfortunately, it was an easy fix, so let's hope I won't get cut out in the middle of my commentary. I thought that what I'm going to do is get the gifts. Are they here? They should be here. Yeah, get some gifts, give them to my characters because they boost the what is it called in this game? The affection for me a lot, and after that we're gonna go with one of the main quests. Okay. So we want this, that's for Alistar. We want Alistar Doll. We want Canary Players. We want Pet Rock. We want Amulet of Memories. Rare Antivian Brandy. Fat Loot. Sheet Flask. I guess that's it for that. Don't have anything about those, so I'm gonna leave those for now. Right, because some of them are actually they lower the affection, so probably the other ones are those. Okay. So alright, so I didn't have to read, just turns for the character. I can give it just right. Wow, plus 50.
That's very nice.
Redonkulous. Boom.
Why, thank you so much. Most kind.
Wow, that's full as well.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Oh, after that he might teach me what I want. And shell.
Very nice.
Please enter the name of Shell Pet Rock. Herbert. It's fine. It is fine. Alright, great stuff. Hoo-hoo, new abilities. A lot of new abilities. Magic, massive magic, strength, dexterity, strength for shell. Alrighty, so after that, let me save. Okay, and where is he? Here.
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Does your oath expire then?
Not precisely. I said I would serve you until you saw fit to release me. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
Yeah, we want to move it to have a relationship with him as well. There's always a use or two for a handsome elf.
I'm sure I could come up with a few more if pressed. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Okay, for approval.
What is your desire?
Can you teach others to be assassin?
I suppose the crows are already furious, yes? What harm is another tweak to their nose? If you wish to be trained in the basics of an assassin, I can certainly show you. Or anyone else who is also a rogue. It shall be fun. I will make it fun, I promise.
Okay. So we'll be able to learn assassin specialization. That's good.
What is your desire?
I want to discuss something personal.
Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss?
Care to join me? Excuse me. Care to join me in my tent?
Oh, is there something in your tent that needs assassinating? That is my specialty, or so I'm told.
I bet you're good at a lot of things.
That's quite an offer, especially from such a beautiful woman, if we are both speaking of the same thing.
I suspect we are.
And here I thought it might be a Grey Warden thing. Ah, very well.
I just don't know if that already will give me a trophy. I hope.
See, I knew this
Easy
would happen
lover.
eventually. I should have warned you right from the moment you refused to kill me. It was inevitable.
Here I thought, Here I thought I seduce you.
Oh, why aren't you the saucy little minx then? I've been used and I wasn't even aware of it. A masterpiece. So then, as the priestess so famously said to the handsome actor, what now?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Allow me to make it simple for you, my Grey Warden. What comes next is entirely up to you. I was raised to take my pleasures where they could be found, for they do not come very often. I shall ask nothing more of you than you are willing to give.
That sounds fine by me.
I must admit, we have come very far from those early days when I tried to kill you and you decided not to kill me. Fate is such a tricky whore, isn't she? At any rate, we should be on our way. A new day awaits us, or so the rumor goes.
Okay. So, because there is a trophy that you need to, across all playthroughs, to get a romance with all the characters. So I'm guessing when you save, it as well saves to some master save or whatever. So I just saved in another file just because I don't know. I should be able to romance with other characters as well, but if that stops me, I will just reload the previous one and see what's next.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
It is not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
You never have to feel afraid with me.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
We are more than friends. I thought that was obvious.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, oh, how very awkward.
You still like me, right?
Why am I being such a baby about this? I must be a sight spilling my guts.
Sorry, I had to drink a bit. I think Kissel Liana is the best option.
Well, that settles it then.
Alright, but how to get trophy?
The stars are out.
There is still beauty to be found in this world.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
I can't say I've heard it.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea, that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
I never look at the stars the same way again.
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
If we lose hope in love, then we are truly lost.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
I'm secretly a terrible romantic.
I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
Right, but how to get the trophy?
You love Alistair.
I don't know that it's love, really.
I've seen you together. I'd have to be blind, deaf, and buried 10 leagues underground not to notice. But you've said such things to me. Were they lies? Have you been playing with my feelings?
I care for both of you.
If you really care, don't do this to us. I know Alistair wouldn't want it any more than I do.
Don't make me choose between you.
I need to do this. I need to know where we stand.
I don't know, you're both different but special.
This cannot continue. It is not fair to either of us, so I will make this decision for you. You and I... It probably wasn't the best thing for either of us anyway. It was good while it lasted, though. Alistair is a wonderful person, and he deserves someone who loves him wholeheartedly. Go. Go tell him so.
No. Okay, let's reload. Maybe what we are going to do is to talk first to Alistair, then to Leliana. We'll see. Let me maybe quickly check in my notes as well. Doesn't say anything here. So, yeah, like I said, we just gonna talk with Alistar first.
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
That's a rose.
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
And what do you intend to do with it?
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
You think of me as a gentle flower?
A gentle flower? No, I don't know that I'd put it that way. I guess it's a bit silly, isn't it? I just thought, here I am, doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
I feel the same way about you.
I'm glad you like it. Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
Sounds good. Off with the armor then.
Ha ha. Bluff called. Damn, she saw right through me.
Why must it be a bluff?
Well, it doesn't have to be a bluff. Well, I suppose we are in the camp. The tent's right over there. This is true.
No time like the present then.
I'll be standing over here until the blushing stops, just to be safe. You know how it is.
Oh, come on.
So, let me ask you something. A personal question.
What kind of personal question?
I'm wondering about, well, about Zevran, really. It seems like the two of you have become quite friendly.
Why are you asking?
I'm just curious. Maybe it's inappropriate of me to ask, but what are your intentions towards him? Is it very serious? If you'll tell me that.
No, it's not serious. I just enjoy Zevran's company.
I was under the impression that the two of you were romantically involved. I would have said something sooner, but I didn't know how to put it without sounding, you know, jealous. So, now that I've got that off my chest, let me ask something else. Do you have any feelings towards me?
I've come to care for you a great deal.
I'd hoped that was the case. That wasn't too soon, was it?
No, not really. I liked it.
Good. I'll take that as a good sign. What about Zevran? I don't like the idea of leading him on.
You are not leading him on.
You know what I mean. Either you're with him, or you're with me.
Okay, let's just go. I choose you.
Thank you. I am a lucky man, don't I know it? Now, let's get back to what we were up to before, lest I forget why we're here.
Okay.
So this might sound a bit strange, but I have to ask. It's a personal question. I'm wondering about, well, about Liliana.
Oh my
really.
God.
It seems like
They
the
have
two
to
of
break
you
up
have
with
become
everybody.
quite friendly. I'm just curious. Maybe I shouldn't be asking this, but what's going on between you two? Is it
I'm just gonna skip through this because
was-
it seems
so,
it's
now that
exactly
I've
the
got that off
same.
my chest, let me ask something else. Do you have any... I'd hoped that was the case. That... Good. What about Liliana then? I mean, sure, hot, but I don't like the... Thank you. Now... Your desire is my command. Well,
how to-
we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk.
So how would you like to join me in my tent?
Join you? In your tent?
If you don't want to.
Oh, that's not it. I must sound like a fool. You know that I've never done anything like this with anyone. I was quite sheltered after all. I care for you so much. Whenever I think of this, I feel like a bumbling idiot. All hands. I wish I could be better at this. I want it to be right.
You need to relax, Alistar.
I really do, don't I? I keep telling myself that. I don't know. I'm willing to give it a shot, if you are.
Just follow my lead, Alistar.
Right. I'm going to stop talking now.
Alrighty. I wonder if I can just go to Liliana now and do the same thing. Meanwhile, I'll check the helpless romantic.
You know, according to all the sisters at the monastery, I should have been struck by lightning.
And another trophy, which is awesome. Okay. It could still happen.
Sure. But if you get hit by the lightning afterwards, it hardly seems like an effective deterrent. You do realize the rest of our little party here is going to talk, right? They do that.
Let them talk, I don't care.
Oh, sure, now you say that. By tomorrow, it'll be icy glares and awkward silences right before battle. Just you watch. So, what now? Where do we go from here?
We have a Darkspawn horde to defeat.
You're so practical. You make me proud. All right, I get the hint. We have a lot to do, right? And we should do it. Before we go, I just want to thank you. No one's ever made me feel this way. I wasn't sure it could happen, in fact.
You don't need to thank me.
I did, actually, but let's get moving.
Alrighty. Worst thing is that we lost a lot of approval with Leliana. So let me just save. Maybe another save again. Okay.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
And we need thoughtful gift, that's what we need. Let's take 3. Because for Liliana you need 100%.
Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you so much.
Okay, so 26, that's 100%. So we did save, so let's quickly check.
I know what you're going to say, and I'm just going to spare you the trouble. You've chosen, haven't you?
How did you know what I was going to say?
I'm not stupid. Did you think you were the first person to ever disappoint me? I know that look. I had a feeling this would happen. I suppose I hope you are happy together. This is getting a little awkward, and I think I'm going to excuse myself now.
Wow, minus 41.
Something I can help with?
Okay, so like I said, it says that through all the playthroughs, but I don't know how it works if I reload. I really hope it works, so we're gonna reload. Is it this one? Yeah. And instead of talking to Alistar, we're gonna talk to Liliana and get her trophy. And because before we were talking, it's just I didn't want to break with both of them, so I'm just gonna skip through the conversation as well. It's gonna be the same conversation, so I'm just gonna tell her that I choose her over Alistar, and probably she's gonna start asking about Severan, and yeah.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer. I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake. What you are, Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. I'm not embarrassed. I'm just flushed because of the heat. Really? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Why am I being such a baby
kiss
about
her.
it? Well,
Alright.
the stars are out. There is a story about that cluster of a long one, and when to they say that when Elindra has cried enough. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist? I never expected you to say that. Maybe you love Alistair. Why is it you always feign ignorance? I've seen you together. I'd have to be... But you've said such things to me. Where they're lies. Have you been playing with my feelings? What about Alistair then? What are you doing to him? He adores you. I am sorry I had to force this on you. I couldn't stand by any longer wondering if I meant anything to you. And I believe we should talk.
Why she disapproves?
I need to know what's going on between you and Zevran. I've seen the... I don't know if I can trust you, if I can trust the things you've said to me. What am I to you? And Zevran? You're very special to me. But if you don't feel the same, please tell me now. I am sorry I had to force this on you. I couldn't... And I believe you when you... We should talk. I'm here for you. Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you? Really? I'm here for you. Of course.
Okay.
Wait, you want to talk about us? Really? I'm here for you.
But
Of course. Wait,
we
you
lost
want to
4
talk
there, maybe we
about
need to get
us?
back to 100.
Is there something bothering you? I'm here for you. Of course. Wait, you want to talk Really?
Oh my god. Why it's so hard with her? Is she at 100% or not? I don't know.
I'm here for you. Of course. We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end? There's so much out there. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like. It is settled then. You and I wander...
Okay, she's at 100%.
I'm here for you.
What next?
Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Let me have a quick look. Okay, my meter is 200, so why I can't do it? Anyway, this is a very long episode and not much was happening. We were just getting some trophies. So we're gonna take a break in here. I'm gonna quickly check what needs to be done to get the trophy for romancing her. And after that, we are good to go with the story. So thank you for watching and I see you in the next one.